Hi, today we are going to see how the anti-cancer Taichi Walk is done. Hi, my name is Pahk. I am a Taichi Walk master. I have been walking this way for 2 years. I learned anti-cancer Taichi Walk from my Taichi master, Mr. Seo, who is very good at Tai Chi, and also he's good at quack doctory. He's good at acupuncture, oxybustion, chiropractic treatment, and also herbal medicine. And also he's a very renowned liquor connoisseur. He drinks a lot. Anyway, the anti-cancer Tai Chi Walk usually is taught for 2 hours, and it is close to $150 US dollars, or 150,000 won per 2-hour session. I did take 2 sessions from him, so it's close to $300. Ever since I learned his technique, I incorporated this into my weekend power walk. I have been walking in the forest, in the river, along the river bank, along the rural country villages for close to 7 years now. And for the last 3 to 5 years, 4 to 5 years, I just walk like this. Just very simple, casual walk through the countryside, along the riverbank and the forest, without any refined or framed walking style. It was just like a casual walk, which was good. I didn't know there could be an anti-cancer Taichi Walk. But after I learned the anti-cancer Taichi Walk, or power walk, as John Jackson says, it's more, I feel more invigorated. I feel like I'm on a mission, or my Tai Chi energy is flowing more smoothly. I don't know, I don't feel Tai Chi, but I feel something is more flowy. I feel like I am more in tune with nature, and also I feel like I am earning or receiving more bang for my buck, my time, my effort. So today I'm going to teach you how to do the anti-cancer Tai Chi Walk. In another video, I will show you how we can do anti-cancer Tai Chi still position. Okay, that's what you do in a very confined space when it is raining or snowing outside, or inclement weather outside. But today I'm going to show the very easy peasy anti-cancer and Tai Chi Walk. It's very easy. The anti-cancer Tai Chi Walk has 2 purposes. One is to intake the good quality oxygen a lot for the effort of small physical movement. Another purpose is to increase body temperature. Cancer cells are said to die, or they stop growing, when we have a lot of oxygen in our body, especially deep in the cells, and also when our body temperature is high enough. So in other words, when we are cold and we don't breathe properly, like studying on the desk, you don't breathe, but you just breathe a very small amount of oxygen in. So in that case, we are in the good environment for developing cancers. I don't know. I don't have cancer so far. I'm lucky, and I feel this exercise will be more like insurance against cancer development. So here we go. Two purposes. Remember, breathing a lot of good quality oxygen in and increasing body temperature. To increase body temperature, we move hands like this. Here's a belly, and here's a dantian. Okay, dantian, 3 centimeters or 5 centimeters below. When you put your hand palm on the belly button with thumb touching the belly button, then here's a dantian. These small finger touches the dantian or tanjan, where the qi energy is said to be accumulated there. When qi energy is accumulated or fasting there is no good. So qi energy doesn't accumulate. Qi energy always flows. But that's what they say. And so basically you scoop the qi energy around your body. We cannot see the qi energy, but qi energy, you scoop the qi energy and drop it to dantian. But when the hand is in line with your body side, it just stops on the hip joint. Okay, here's a special acupunctural point there, but it suffices to say that we stop the hand on the next to the our hip line. Okay. Yep. Another technique, when you are very weak, when you are a cancer patient, maybe you can move your hands like this, like receiving qi energy from the universe or cosmos, cosmic energy. But you need to move your hand left and right repeatedly, okay, in tune with your breathing technique. Another one is this. It's more like a baby style, baby walking in the room or outside, or what I call a Japanese, slight Japanese style, Japanese style. And also, if you are tired, maybe you can do this. Regardless, you need to move your hands and arms to increase body temperature, and also to get more qi energy from the universe. Okay. Now about the breathing in and breathing out. In Chinese, breathing in is called qi, and breathing out or exhaling is called hu. Okay, qi hu. That's just the Chinese words for mimicking the sounds of breathing in, breathing out. Okay. So when we breathe in twice or in 2 steps. That's where we take in more oxygen compared to the ordinary breathing just once. But when you're breathing in, try to breathe in like a pig or a hog, like a. There's Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. You are out in the forest. Nobody sees you. We just breathing. Try to breathe in a lot of oxygen in just one movement. So we breathe in 2 steps, or we breathe in twice and exhale once. When we exhale, we can exhale through the nose. That's a standard teaching by the anti-cancer Taichi Walk community. But when we do that, it's very easy. But like 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, we just tend to get into their deep thoughts. So while walking, we just think about things back in the office, back in home, and we feel stressed. Where we're just basically working while walking. That's no good, according to the Vipassana meditation. So instead of just exhale through your mouth, okay? just like a pig. Okay, you want to breathe in a lot of oxygen air. So basically, now I will just combine the 10 movement with inhaling and exhaling technique together. There are two more catches when caveats when we do the anti-cancer Taichi Walk. One is when your foot touches the ground, the heel touches the ground first, not the middle of the sole, not the tiptoe. Okay. I think the reason we need to do the touch of the ground with the back tip of the foot is to have more body energy increase. Okay, we'd like to increase the body temperature. Okay, just ordinary movements is just nothing. But when we make sure the back of your foot touches the ground first, is it strengthens out the leg muscles, kind of toning your leg muscle. And also it's a little bit of an effort. So it's more like a concentration. You always think about the movements, not about your girlfriend, boyfriend, work, or that student loan back in the office or back home. Okay? So make sure the heel touches the ground first. Okay? And when the legs touches the ground completely, don't just be stiff in your leg. Just bend like I would say like a 175 degrees, not 180 degrees. Okay, so there could be a little bit of a bend in your leg, not just strengthened. Let me show you. It's more like a rigid. It's more like a I don't know. What a zombie movement. Here, just relax. Don't put pressure on your knee. Just make it like a 175 degrees. Okay. Then another caveat or another point that you should remember is that every second turn, or every second breathing in or inhaling. Exhaling or breathing out, you just turn your head and upper torso to the left or to the right. Okay. See, I turned my head and torso to the right. When I started my movement from the left hand, exhale, turn. Okay. Turn. So every second exhale, you turn your head and torso to the right or to the left. Now this time I will start with my right leg. Okay. So to summarize how to do the anti-cancer Taichi Walk, you inhale twice, exhale once, and foot's heel touches the ground first, and make sure your leg is not stiff. Make sure when it touches the ground or when your weight shifts to the leg, then that leg should bend a little bit, like 175 degrees, a little bit. Okay. The reason is not to put the enormous pressure on your knee, and also it's more like a smooth. It's more like a Tai Chi movement. Okay, Tai Chi is always ready, smooth, and at the every second exhale, you turn your head, torso to the right or to the left depending on which leg started first. And they at the anti-cancer community, anti-cancer Taichi Walk community, they teach us like we do it like 200 meters or 300 meters or 5 minutes. Then we stop. We just smooth rise our breathing or our body energy or toning down our body energy. But it doesn't matter. You are just novice. You just walk for, I don't know, I just do it like for 3 hours or 2 hours, 3 hours. So I start from the left. After 5 minutes, I forget. Then I just recognize and start with the right leg. Another 7 minutes later, I just forget and I just do whatever leg I want to do to start my anti-cancer Taichi Walk. So don't be pressured. Just remember breathing in twice, breathing out once, and every second exhale you turn your head and torso to the right. The reason we turn our head and torso to the right at every second breathing out is to bring down the increased qi energy down to the dantian. When our qi energy shoots up and when we feel too much happy, you become cuckoo, okay? And your voice becomes very high pitched. So the reason we just turn our head and torso to the right, to the left, is to bring down the shooting up of energy down to the dantian, so that we can be always in the middle and we can always be stable. So I'll show you how I do the anti-cancer Taichi Walk for 2 or 3 hours consecutively every weekend out in the forest or along the riverbank through the rural village. Here we go. I'll start with the left leg here first. This is starting position. Now I'll start with my right leg.